That connection just kicked us off for some odd reason. No idea. All right, see if it's working.
Okay, on for round 3.
Sorry about that.
We're on Facebook.
Okay, so what we were saying was that at the summit, I taught an advanced class on sublimation where I tried to cover a number of what I would call best practices that many folks that are intermediate to advanced may not be familiar with, or opportunities. And after you begin your sublimation business, you're obviously hungry for sales, and hopefully you begin to develop a sales and marketing strategy, and then you got to start producing products, right? So here's a few tips, and we'll share them with you today. The first one is that if you're fortunate enough to purchase a George Knight press like a DK20S, like a DC16, you're able to remove the old platen and put in bottom heat. Bottom heat can be incredibly helpful for doing double-sided products like socks, poker chips, sleeves, huggers, so many. And but I'm not in that picture.
I think that may be an old one. Go
Okay.
go back to Condé
Yeah.
Systems and let's try that again.
Very scary, I might add. So at any rate,
Yes.
the point is that what we want to do is show you a little bit about bottom heat, and then we're going to talk about presses that are bigger, that allow you to do more.
Yep.
And so I think in the future you can expect to see printers on the market that will print bigger, that will be, you know, in the kind of budget that typical sublimators can fit in. So I want to go ahead and tell you about this press. So this is your standard DK20S, except we've removed the normal bottom platen and replaced it with heat. Very hot, I might add. And we have a green pad on it, otherwise it would be in theory. I fixed the problem.
I was just told people are really mad. So, hi. No, that's, go back to the Condé Systems main page. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but I know this is done, so I'm going to pull it out of the press. Maybe you'll see it, maybe not. Okay. Ooh. Looks pretty good. All right. Well, maybe you guys can watch the reveal. So there we go. Hey, Mom. All right, that's better. Good. Okay, so here we go. I did it. 16 by 24 piece of matte aluminum. Really
that
pretty.
That looks gorgeous.
Looks pretty nice. Okay. Oh, I think we switched cameras on YouTube. Okay, I don't know what's happening. I don't know where I'm at. I'm so confused. I know. I know, I'm just kidding. All right, so I got this done. Okay. All right, I'm going to set it on.
So how big a piece is that again?
So this is a 16 by 24 piece of Chromolux matte white aluminum. So I'm going to set this on the floor and let it cool. Okay. And then we're going to do a piece of glass. So, but as always, before I do my glass, I want to hover my image underneath my open heat press just for a couple seconds to dry any excess. All right. Okay. And guys, if you missed it earlier, remember you will have a chance to win all of this stuff that I press if you can play our game that we play all the time. Lisa, can David repeat everything he just said? Yes, he can, probably verbatim, but we're not going to do that. So this press is a DK25S. This is a 20 by 25 inch press. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is a 16 by 20 inch piece of Chromolux glass.
That is going to be gorgeous.
This is going to be pretty. So this is our 16 by 20 Chromolux glass, and I prep it the same way. What's the only difference, David?
Well, we don't mirror it.
That's right. That's right. We don't mirror it.
So because we view it from the other side. Typically, when you press something, of course, you
can change
you view it from the other side.
Oh,
and,
he did. Look at that. He's so good. Okay.
Thank you, Zach.
Sorry.
So glass to me is just amazing because it's viewable from both sides. It's we with the coating technology that we invented, we're able to essentially sublimate the appearance of white. So the coating reflective properties amplify what is perceived to be white, and you've got to see it to believe it. The technology we also use on our acrylic, on the Color Light acrylic, just amazing. But I got to tell you, the piece you just did, Sprite.
Yeah.
I want that on glass to take with me to Printing United.
Okay.
I want that on glass. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Such
Asking
a beautiful
you shall
scene. I
receive.
wonder where that was painted from.
Yeah,
or
that's actually a photo of Cuba.
Cuba.
Yeah. All right.
I just love those colors.
So we're going to do this one for 3 minutes and 15 seconds. It does take a little bit longer to do the glass because the glass is not such a good conductor of heat as the metal. I'm going to ease my pressure up just a little bit.
This press uses essentially dryer power.
There we go. And we're good.
It's a 220 volt single phase. I think it's about 30 amps. Let's see, 21 amps. And so, but you would probably put a 30 amp service on it. Actually, just an incredibly well-made press. At SGIA, which is now called Printing United, we will debut a brand new George Knight press. It'll be called the DKA-1620BHT. It's 26 by 32, air operated. Again, 220 volt single phase. It's the press that is the upgrade or replacement of the very well-selling DK32 press. And so just like anything, time to upgrade it. So looking forward to showing that off for the first time. Sprite, I will be in Denver next week. I was going to say you are, but you're not.
Nope.
And we'll be in Denver to teach and exhibit at the NBM show there. So please check out the NBM show there in Denver. You should have received an email from us. It's a great opportunity for a bunch of reasons. Number one is because everything's free. If you attend my class and Jeff Butler will be with me, then you'll get a coupon, probably $25, something like that. In addition, we're going to have some great door prizes, and first place is an SG800 complete. If you don't need it, you can use that as credit. $250 and $100. So great opportunity. In addition, if you come by the booth, you'll also get another coupon. That coupon is hidden on the back of the show flyer. So come by and you'll get to see that. Really, really great thing. So it's a great show, a lot of good people. So feel free to come by. I think it's Friday and Saturday, with my class being Friday probably at 10 a.m. That's, of course, Mountain Time. Next is you've got the Printing United show, which is later in October, so also a great opportunity there. You can get free passes from us. If you're a member, it's free. If you're not, I think you got to pay a little bit to get in. Again, great opportunity education-wise, so take advantage of that. What'd you learn at the summit, Sprite?
I learned that everybody knows who I am. I learned a lot. You know, I taught a lot. So it was really good.
I learned a lot from. All right, I'll say this: I learned a lot, and I enjoyed talking with Randy Bratz there. Randy was one of the instructors. He used to be a very large. Well, you can smell the glass. You
I know.
recognize that distinctive smell. You can look at the transfer at this phase, guys, and you can tell sort of if you did it long enough based on the color. Wow, that's going to look good.
It is going to look good.
Look at those blacks. Wow. So he talked about the power. I'm of course translating. You know what he talked about. Okay. Wow, that's nice looking. He talked about the power of focus. And he talked about when he did his sublimation business, he was involved in focusing on civil aviation. And he would, you know, get vector drawings of planes and raster drawings, and he sold those to people, and just really went from there. But it was his focus, and ultimately his art staff became very competent at planes. Sprite, why don't you show them, and I'll figure out why.
Okay. All right. Okay. So all right. Okay. So I did a 16 by 20 piece of glass. I did a 16 by 24 piece of metal. And now we're going to move over to the bottom platen. So the bottom